Hello, my dear children. So, how are you all? I hope everybody very fit and fine and doing your all revision very nicely. So, children's already all chapters, videos you are seen. Like this is the today last part of the world in my home chapter. So everybody very concentrate and listen up to the last of this video, and you must be revise the previous chapter video also. You have to very nicely see all the videos and read textbook very properly. Understand everybody? So very nicely line to line textbook reading is very important. You see MCQ questions, the option based, you have to easily solve when you will read the test books. Okay, so everybody read test book is very important. Okay, and understand what the concepts, everything clear. Okay, so let us start the today's topic. We already discussed in the part 1 and part 2 of the world in my home chapter, and this is the third part. So all of you concentrate and see the third part of this chapter very nicely, children. So let's start.
Now see, childrens, who will decide? Dhondu comes from a very large family. Yes, so Dhondu comes from a very large family. His elder's uncle looks after the family. Who? Elder's uncle. Understand, childrens? Their fields, money, matters, etc. So who's look after? Elders' uncles look after the family. He decided about all the small and big things for the family. So whatever the decisions taking in the family, every big things, small thing, everything responsibility, Dhondu's elder uncle only look after this. Okay. So what happened? Let's see. Dhondu has always walked in the field. So as Dhondu, he's all busy in the work in the field. But now he wants to do something different. Let's see what Dondu want to do something different, children. He would like to borrow some money from a bank and buy a chucky machine to grind grain. So he have a good idea. So he as he walk in the field and but he wants to do something different. He would like to borrow some money from a bank and buy a chucky machine. Understand, children? Chucky machine. You see the chucky machine how it's look like. I will show you right now in the screen. The picture is coming to you. To grind grain. So children, here is chucky machine you see in this picture, and it is used to grind grain. There is no such machine in their village. Yes, children, this type of machine is not there in their village, Dhondu village. Understand? Dhondu is confident that this new work will help him earn more money for his family. Yes, children. So Dhondu is confident about this, that this new work will help him earn more and more money for his family. Father has agreed to let him try the new works. Dhondu father is agreed to, as Dhondu is now trying to do some works. So Dhondu father is agreed for this, but his elder's uncle is not agreeing to this. As elder uncle is uh, looks after the family, their field and money matter, everything's. He only decide about all the small and big things for the family. But when Dhondu gave his opinion to buy a chucky machines, that time elder uncle refusing this thing. He never agreed to buy, to start a new things. But Dondu father has agreed to let them try a new things to buy and start a new work. Right, children? Children, tell me, in your family, who will take all decisions, important decisions? So, let us see another topic. I don't like it. Meena and Ritu were going home after playing hopscotch. So, these are the two friends, Meena and Ritu. Come on, come to my house, pleaded Meena, pulling Ritu by the hands. So, is your uncle at home? If he is, I will not come, Ritu answered. But why? Why do you say that? Uncle likes you. He was saying, bring your friends Ritu home and I will give both of you lots of chocolates. Ritu pulled her hand away from Meena, saying, I am scared of your uncle. I do not like it when he even touches my hand. Saying this, Ritu went home. So, children, what happened here? Just look at this. Meena and Ritu both are a very good friends, but one day they are playing a hopscotch games, and that times Meena is requesting to Ritu that please come, but Ritu never agreed. So that time, what happened, children? Is it true? Is it true? Because you should never talk with any stranger. If you don't know, you never talk with any, even you do never meet with any strangers. As Meena uncle is strangers for Ritu, so that's the things. Ritu is refuses to go, right? So your life, you have to self decide what is wrong and what is right, children. Even someone giving you lots of chocolates, lots of gift, but but children, that person is a stranger for you. So even you not take a single things from any stranger persons. Understand, childrens? So this thing we understand from here, that about the two friends Meena and Ritu, how their experience they are sharing. So, children, from the chapter number 22, The World in My Home, we understand that every children's, everyone is sharing their real experiences. Like Marietta sharing what is quarrel inside Marietta's family regarding TV's program, and Pratibha and his brother, inequality that should not be there. We understand today about the fundamental rights. Okay, so you see, and we understand about honesty, how honesty maintained by pillow aunties, and what is the lesson learned to all the childs. And then we understand about Akshay and Dhondu, how Dhondu wants us to buy the chakki machines. He's given the opinion to the elders. And we understand about Meena and Ritu's. We never talk with any strangers. We never take anything without seeing, knowing any persons. Okay, so these things we understand from this chapter. Now you see few rights is given to you, the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights have been classified into six categories, that are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitations, right to freedom of religion, right to culturals and educationals. The last one, right to constitutionals remedy. So students, let's discuss all this in a very nicely. There are six fundamental rights. So let's have a discussions of all the six fundamental rights. So first, right to
equality. Okay, students, right to equality. This right includes the equality before the law, which implies a prohibitions of discriminations and the basics of caste, creed, color, equal protections of the law, equal opportunity in public employments, and abolitions of untouchabilities. So it also states that every citizens shall have equal access to all public places. Okay, students, this rights was made to abolish untouchabilities, which was practiced in India for decades. Next, number two, right to freedom. These rights includes the right to freedoms of speech, freedom of expressions, and freedom to form unions and associations. It also includes freedom to travel anywhere in India, freedom to live in any part of India. Okay, students, any part of India, Mumbai, Rajasthan, any part, it is the freedom to live in any part of India and the freedom to choose any professions of their interest. So this right also states that any citizens of India has a full right to purchase, sell and hold property in any part of the country. According to these rights, students, according to these rights, people will have the liberty to indulge in any trade or business. Okay, students. So, according to these rights, people have the liberty to indulge in any trade or business. This right also defines that persons cannot be convicted twice for the same offense, and it also cannot be compelled to stand as a witness against oneself. Okay, students. Next, third, rights exploitations. These rights include the prohibitions of any form of forced labor. Children who are below the age of 14 years are not allowed to work in mines or factories, okay, where the risks of life is involved. According to right against exploitation, students, according to above rights against exploitations, according to these rights, no persons has the right to exploit the other persons in any way. Point to be noted, students, no persons has a right to exploit the other person in any way. So the next fundamental rights, right to freedom of religions. Okay, students, right to freedom of religions. These rights state that there state that all people shall have equal rights to freely adopt, practice, and spread the religions of their choice. Okay, students, so all people have a equals right to freely adopt, practice, and spread the religions of their choice. The states shall not hinder in any religions affairs of any individuals in any manners. Okay, students, in this all religions have a right to establish and uphold institutions for religions and charitable purposes. Okay, students, so this is the right to freedom of religions. So very important. Next. So this right to freedoms of religions, it guarantees religion freedom and ensures secular states in India. Okay, students, secular states is what is students, secular states. What is the meaning of this word, secularisms? So students, secularisms means a society in which the peoples, the citizens of a country have the freedoms of practicing any religion. Again, I repeat, students, secularism means a society in which the peoples or citizens of a country have the freedom of practicing any religions. So this is the importance. Questions will be there, that what do you mean by secularisms? Okay, students. So moving to the next fundamental rights, uh, culturals and educational rights. So cultural and educational rights. This rights is one of the most important. Okay, students, this right is one of the most important rights, as education is the primary right of each child. Okay, students, very important this rights. Okay, so as educations is the primary rights of each child. According to these rights, all are free to follow the culture of their choice. Okay, all are free to follow the culture of their choice. Also, all are free to get the education of their choice. Okay, students, no individuals will be denied admissions in any of the educational institutes on the basis of their culture, caste, or religion. Okay, students, according to this, all the minorities have the rights to establish their own educational institutes. Okay, students, so cultural and educational rights is one of the most important rights, as education is the primary rights of each child. Okay, students, so the next rights to constitutional remedies. Okay, students, rights to constitutional remedies. So these rights is a very special right given to all the citizens. Okay, students, the right to constitutional remedy, this right to constitutional remedy is very special right, students, given to all the citizens. According to this right, a citizen has the power to go to the courts in case of denial of any of the fundamental rights. Okay, students. So according to this rights, a citizen has a power in case of denial of any of the fundamental rights. The courts stand as a guard for anybody against the breach of these rights. Okay, students. So